This is how to tank Dire Maul North on a leveling protection warrior. Okay, I just want to bring up one quick thing about the trash, and then we'll just get straight into the bosses. There are these eyes that are going to float around the place, and when they, like, there's one right there that's hidden. That will summon a portal. Basically, what you want to do is just hit them really quick, and they won't be able to do that. If they do that, they're going to summon some Void Walkers, just like that, and you would just basically have two more elite mobs in whatever group you're tanking. It's not a big deal, you should be able to handle it fine, but it'll just make your life a lot easier if you go ahead and kill those. I'm going to go ahead and discuss how to do a tribute run. Also, I did catch the tail end of a tribute run tanking one time when the tank left, and I'll show a little bit of that footage, but basically on this guy, that's the first boss. He's going to charge someone in your group who doesn't have aggro, and then he'll come right back to you. Other than that, he's just a tank and spank, okay? But instead of doing this on Tribute Run, because in Tribute Run, basically you want to leave all the bosses alive. And what you're going to want to do is, instead of going down through the middle, when you first come into the zone, you're going to want to head off to the right, and go around the outside of the ring, and you can bypass this boss completely. Coming up on the second boss right here, he basically is going to put you in a drunken haze and do some kind of stun to you. Other than that, he's just a normal tank and spank. You're going to want to try to make sure you get a good amount of aggro, because he's going to stun you, and then you're not going to be able to get any aggro on him. I was having some pretty bad server lag. This again was filmed on the same day that patch 4.1 came out, so I just want to apologize for the server lag. I think it may have something to do with the add-ons I'm using, so I'm going to have to redo all of my add-ons and see if I can't get that fixed. I would go back and do this again, but I don't actually have, or I've actually out-leveled this content now, and it would be pretty silly to tank on a higher level warrior. For that second boss on the tribute run, all you really have to do is stay to the left of the area and you will not pull him. This is the third boss. He patrols from side to side. He's just a pure tank and spank. There's nothing to him at all. He patrols from side to side on this platform. What you're going to want to do for a tribute run, wait for him to go off to one side, run, open the chest, get the key, run back, and then go around this area and get to the door from the other side. But you have to come up here to get the key, or else you're going to be able to open the door. Okay, this is the fourth boss. Basically what you're going to want to do here is not aggro him with a trash pack like we did, but it happens. So, basically here in a second, I'm going to show you that you see the ice trap in the upper right hand corner of the screen there beside the Shadow Priest. You're going to want to activate that, and he will patrol right on top of that, and it will freeze him in place. And that's how you get past him. It's pretty easy to do. You just set up the trap. You may have to have a certain item. I'm not 100% sure on that. But that's how you get past him for the tribute run. Other than that, this guy's just a tank and spank. There's a goblin over to my left who will give you a quest for an ogre suit, which you're going to need if you're doing a tribute run. Right here is this boss. I'm going to actually show you how to do the tribute run on him later. What you're going to want to do here is, you want to pull this guy back, because he's going to cast fear. And as you can see, in a second, he'll cast his fear, and he will send the rogue and the hunter's pet, who were standing behind him, out into the mobs that are the trash packs that are out on that side of the door. There are two that we actually pick up here, so right here, actually, my healer has aggro. I completely just didn't see it. If you check out the unit frames up there at the top, you can see the healers outlined in red. I should have noticed this and should have went to pick them up immediately. So right now, my healer is blowing a mana trying to keep not only me up, but to keep herself up. There she actually dies and has to onk to get back. Luckily, we had a shaman healer. Right here, I finally do pick them all up, and there's some more server lag. That's terrible. finally do pick them all up, but I mean my healer just she's completely out of mana. So right now I'm blowing every cooldown that I have. I'm trying to hold all these guys to keep them from killing me. I'm shield blocking. We actually have everyone just trying to DPS everybody down as fast as we can. The healer's out of mana. So basically I'm thinking right here we're probably gonna wipe. So I'm just trying to hold aggro and hoping that the DPS can maybe take down some trash or the boss one. But I knew I was going to go down, and I actually do end up going down right there. But what you're going to see happen here is, it's really lucky for us. When this next trash mob dies, you're going to see our healer is going to level up. Right there, she levels up. She gets full health and mana. So, quickly starts spamming heals, gets everyone back up to full health, and they are able to finish off the boss and all the rest of the trash. That was completely my fault on two fronts. I should have pulled the guy back so that we didn't have to get feared into the ads, and I also should have picked up on the healer sooner to save her mana. This is the last boss. If you're not doing a tribute run, you want to kill the observer first. These last two bosses you have to fight together. For a non-tribute run, you want to go ahead and kill the observer. It's just a pure tanking spank. You're just going to want AoE tank like you normally would. Prioritize revenge over cleave, because revenge is going to hit your targets anyway if you have that talented, and it's not as much rage as cleave. But right here, the observer goes down, and then we go ahead and finish off this last boss. Pure tanking spank. He can be disarmed if you want to do that. Pretty easy run. This place is a lot of tanking spank bosses, so I don't know if I was going to do this place. I would say definitely try to do the tribute run. It's a lot more entertaining than the normal run. Right here is the second to last boss. This is how you do him in a tribute run. That the other warrior in our group actually had the ogre suit. Went ahead and used that. You go up here, talk to him. He gets mad at one of the guards and takes off running after him. And you can walk right by him. Now for this second part of this is another part of the tribute run. What you're going to want to do here is you want to kill the first boss. You want to kill the main boss before you kill the observer. Now basically what you're trying to do in a tribute run is you want to keep every boss alive except for the king. Because what's going to happen is after you complete the run, you're going to get all the bosses that are alive are going to pay tribute to you because you are now the new ogre king. And they'll all put a better piece of loot than they would have dropped into the chest, and then you have to open up the chest and get all the loot. If you do a tribute run, make sure you wait until they bring the chest, because if you just leave, you're not going to get it.